in several different ways. So I hope you enjoy, and then I'll be drawing out cards towards the end. This is the lovely Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck that I have here. Also, please do like, share, subscribe, comment. If you haven't done so already, it would truly help me out. Very much appreciate that. Okay, Leo, Leo, Leo. Let's begin, Leo. Okay, Leo. There's a change in how you want to do things in general in life. There's talk here about focusing on quality over quantity. I do see sometimes perhaps you do too much, and it leaves very little time for yourself, very little quality time for yourself, and therefore not much quality time with others that you want to spend with, other people that you want to spend time with. You have a lot of very strong, bright energy, and trying to kind of maintain that can be difficult, just because I see, you give a lot to something that you're working on, or to something that that you've been asked to do. You're very, very committed in that way. But you're needing to find that right balance. And I do see you juggling a lot as well, and sometimes feeling like you want to escape. However, with this position, I see like a clock, like ticking. Uh, Something is ticking away. You're looking at the clock. You're looking at some sort of countdown, or it's like, I see you looking at the calendar. It's like, oh, it's been that long. It's been that long that it's been like this, and it does appear here that it is time for that change. And you see the things that have been lacking is very, very important to you. So it's like just flipping that around as well, even if it means, having to work. I mean, this is just an example. Of course, it's all relative, and everybody has their own different situations. But an example, like, I see you calculating whether you can work less hours to spend, more time on just living, for example, if it's affordable and things like that. You will get more flexibility in your role. So I do see for some you're asking for flexibility in your role, perhaps working from home or something. There is a lot of adjustments going on. So this is good. This is good. I do also see you've been biting your tongue when around somebody. You've had to bite your tongue, waiting to just, or trying not to explode. Maybe it's someone that kind of gets on your nerves or something like that. I do see that diminishing, which is good. You don't need to waste your energy on that, and just surrounding yourself with, good vibes here, good people. There is something is being restored. I see your faith being restored in a situation where you're gonna go through, or you've been through a lot of healing, and that opens up a door, an opportunity to connect to a relationship, a new relationship. It's like your heart has gone through a lot of healing, and yes, there've been challenging times. I see that, and a heartbreak, and all of that. But through this healing, through this connection, something with your past that you had to deal with, definitely does open up this avenue for you um, to connect again in that area of your life. If for those of you that are looking for that, it's looking really, really nice for you. And that sometimes I do see temptations for you to withdraw, but you're not giving up. You won't do that. You realize, when that happens, that's when you need to move forward even more, if that makes sense. I see something very specific about grapes. I know that's strange. Well, maybe you're eating grapes right now, and there's a message here for you. Yeah. Okay. Let me know. Let's see what these lovely cards have you. We have the Fool, the Six of Pentacles. Oh, card fell 1 second. And the King of Pentacles. All right. So we have the Fool, the Six of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Ooh, you see that? Definitely ready to focus on quality of things. Even if it's like reducing the things that you have and you rather buy something expensive that lasts a long time rather than cheaper things that perhaps don't last that long. I mean, again, this is general reading, so many different situations that connect to the quality over quantity topic. Um, and time, very much time is something that means a lot to you, that you are securing a lot more of as well. And you're taking this leap of faith, you're taking that risk. It is important to begin this way, to take this chance, and you're following through with that as well. Something that you have been asking, you're wanting to, you are receiving, you get that flexibility or that flexible role, and it works out. Things balance out. You're not just giving, giving, giving. As we were talking about before, it's a lot of that time that you're giving over, and you are able to progress. I get a message now coming through about masks falling off. Masks falling off and seeing people's true colors. Interesting that it comes through now, but we have. You're going to be in a good place anyway in terms of being protected. You're going to be progressing here with the King of Pentacles, and I do get you have, like, you've picked the right people to work with or to surround yourself with. You also are becoming a lot more smarter in your decisions and knowing when. Oh, look, grapes. This King of Pentacles, his cloak is full of grapes. Can you see that? Hmm. Being smart of when to decide or when to kind of push forward with things or when to withdraw is what I see. But I see something here that luck is coming to you, abundance is coming to you, and it may have been slow progressing, but it will last a lot longer. Oh, lovely! We have here the Lovers card. I feel like this one. Okay, and the Nine of Swords, the Lovers, and the Nine of Swords. We're talking about that healing, something from the past is very, very important to focus on, to bring out and have that full closure, Leo. You're wanting to maintain this balance within your heart, in your life. And it could also mean just like financially. It doesn't necessarily have to be about a relationship with someone. It could be a relationship with money, for example, or any other type of connection that you have with someone. But it's about dealing with certain pains within yourself from the past, and knowing that you are achieving this. Because I do see an opening for you. Something, with this Nine of Swords, it is trying to really overcome that anxiety or certain memories that may cause stress. The Lovers card comes in with a new energy for you. One that I sense will be a lot more peaceful. Look at that. We have the Queen of Cups. I love it. You see how that comes out? You really can't make these things up. Look at that. Oh, you are victorious in these in these challenges that come. You are victorious over them. And that heart healing will feel magical to you. And I do get you'll have such a it's an important presence. You're an important presence to others, and what you contribute, to your life, to others, to work, all of that is definitely coming back in a very abundant way. And the abundance comes through in many different ways also. But what you have is the start of something very significant in your life, very like important, and it could be subtle changes that make a big difference for you. I love it. You definitely see you like, you know, winning a lot here, many different ways. Because she's like holding this cup like as if it's a big trophy, you know. Love it. Thank you so much, Leo, for being here. I really hope that this was helpful. Please do let me know. I'm loving this one for you. I feel like you're very well protected and